Hello everyone, and welcome back to our Let's Play of Horse Lawyer, the Counselor. Lawyers.
Counselor lawyer.
Yep. I'm certain of what I saw. Sunny wasn't showing a bit of emotion. She looked dead on the inside, kind of like Pinkie Pie's sister. Oh wait, you haven't seen that episode, but well, you know her though.
Was she big on the inside?
Wow, alright then.
I don't know, when you said dead on the inside, I was thinking of Doctor Who.
Doctor Who. It just sounds like a really weird statement. Was she bigger on the inside? It's like,
maybe that works.
it's really sexual.
Well, I meant it was to be, but you made it so. It had no meaning in my opinion.
Okay, if you're sure.
It's
just the way I took it. I heard it, she bigger on the inside. I was like, that's...
1 minute.
Okay. But I don't remember her doing anything else. She just stood there for a minute. Speaking of a minute, like she was waiting. Indeed. The game was timing us. It knows the pair. For the time, I have no doubt it was 3. It was for the, yeah. That's what the clock there said anyways. So
there we go. She just said it. She just broke the universe.
She just broke your logic because your logic actually made sense.
Wait, she has a book herself.
Yeah, she did. Oh, I hope that she wasn't doing anything that she's been accused of. Like masturbating. I don't know. Huh? Yeah, Miss Shuffle, I will not allow smoking in the courtroom. I will smoke if I want to.
Unless we don't smoke, then ain't no friends of mine.
And Judge is just like, oh shit, I've gotta rape you later. I'm being really suggestive this part. I'm sorry, everyone.
Anna, just let it go. It's a stress relief. And we can't have white witnesses, now can we?
I think kissing up to the judge is more important than kissing up to the witnesses. Like, I'm not saying you should do either, but if you're gonna kiss anyone's ass, shouldn't it be the judge's?
Yeah.
Rather than being like, yeah, fuck off, judge, let the witnesses fucking smoke in court.
Isn't that right, Miss Shuffle?
I appreciate the flattery, young man, but I'm very stressed out about all this, so you are defending me is fucking annoying. Can we just get on with my cross-examination, dear?
Of course, please begin, Dolly. But, I mean, I don't want to say it's impossible to see the watch, but it would be impossible to read the watch, almost. Like, it's based on how close the house is, but unless the house is, like, a meter away.
Right.
Because she would see it from the side, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I do see what you mean. In fact, who knows? It's very possible that we're already talking to the killer. Because, like, assuming what you're assuming, that this uses any sort of actual logic, yeah, you're right, she shouldn't be able to see the clock. This probably doesn't. Yeah, at all. And even if they just fucked up on the window and it was at the right angle, even if she was looking at it, I have to agree it'd be kind of weird, especially since there's actually another pony there, so you wouldn't really be looking at the clock, you know.
So, I don't get... I'm mostly confused how she's gonna explain the fact that the clock is broken.
Right.
She would know that. So, I mean, that is the obvious thing, but there's like 4 other reasons why that doesn't make sense.
Right. That's Miss Ingepex for you. Hold it!
That's the wrong one.
Oh, okay, I guess
we're going back to the beginning.
She wasn't showing any emotion whatsoever? None at all. I want to believe she was being strong, but I just can't convince myself of that. Well then, let's move on. What was she doing at the crime scene?
But why did she... If she's a... I actually would find out in court first if she was a killer, because I did not assume that. But
Yeah.
why would she find you?
Actually,
She's
that's
the
a
one who
fair
got us.
point. She's the one who got us. That's true. No one in Phoenix, at least no one in Phoenix Wright so far has been that stupid as to hire Phoenix Wright. And I'm pretty sure, it's funny because I'm pretty sure that's happened in, Conan before, like, Richard got any renown, but that's because he was, like, the dumbest.
The
He's the
worst guy,
biggest
yeah.
dumbass. Yeah, he's the guy you'd go to. You wouldn't go to Phoenix Wright if you're guilty to prove that you're,
Innocent.
yeah, because, well, he's Phoenix Wright. He's always,
He's always right.
Yep.
Unless
Even
he's
when
wrong.
he's Phoenix wrong, he's always
Yeah.
right.
Even Phoenix Wrong is always right.
Yeah. Hold it! You're certain about what you saw? It was definitely 3? Look, dear, I care very much about Sunny and Melody. They're like daughters to me.
That's a clear statement.
Yeah. So, huh?
I don't know, that sounds like a killer statement to me.
Yeah, that kind of does, doesn't it? They're like daughters to me, even though they're my next door neighbors. I didn't give a fucking shit about them. So tell me, why would I like? Why
Why would I like about something like this? I guess she acts too much out on Facebook.
Yeah, I guess so.
Facebook Granny.
Facebook
God,
crap.
that sounds like an awesome meme character. Facebook Granny.
That actually sounds like a better game than any of Facebook's games. Facebook Granny.
I don't know what it'd be about, but yes.
I don't know. I wouldn't have trouble believing that's a lie. No, for a fact that it. I know for a fact that isn't what happened. At the time, I have no doubts it was 3. That's what the clock there said. Anyways, present the clock. Bitch objection! I hope.
You sounded black there.
Did I?
Shout out your inner blackness.
Apparently so. I hope you're aware, Miss Shuffle, that perjury is a serious offense. Watch your mouth, dear. I didn't tell a lie.
She's a killer.
Yeah. I imagine.
So that got me stretch our opinion there.
Yeah, it just suddenly, all of a sudden, wait, she's the killer. But
Yeah,
she's the
if
only.
she's not the killer, I'd make her the killer.
She's like I'd be surprised if she isn't, like, unless they introduce a character who is the killer. She's the killer, because currently there's no other killer, like no other characters. I feel like who.
But that's the fact that there are only like 3 characters.
Yeah, that's true too.
So what if it turns out that your daughter is a killer?
Well, there's still that guy with the fucking knife on his ass. Remember that guy who showed up in one scene
But
and he
didn't
just
have
had like
much
a
relevance.
knife on his ass, huh?
He didn't have much relevance, but yeah.
Yeah, I know he didn't. He probably isn't the killer, but he's the only other, like, if they're using a character they already have, it's either her or him. That's, because
Oh,
the
your
daughter didn't do
daughter.
it. Well, or my daughter, but I mean,
That'd be the twist.
that'd be quite a twist, but it'd just be a really, like, surprising twist. But it'd be an
Just
interesting
silly.
twist for Phoenix Wright, but it would be silly. Because, yeah. You had to. After all, the clock you claimed to have read 3 o'clock was broken before then. Are you claiming you saw the clock working long after it was broken? That's not possible.
That's impossible.
Order the court. Miss Shuffle, how to explain this? I don't know what to say.
But I kind of wonder, how do they even know when the clock broke? You could say, oh, well, you can see when it, like, the wrong time.
Mm-hmm.
I could argue, well, what about someone who's turning the clock back?
Yeah, that's actually a fair point. That is very, or, like, someone could probably still play with the, unless it's so messed up that it, like, doesn't work at all, someone could still move around the dials, probably. There's no way this happened the way you say it did. Give us an explanation.
Because I have a boring clock. It doesn't, like, even with new batteries, it won't run, and I can still turn the dials.
Right. Makes sense. I actually haven't really had, like, I have a clock like that in my house, but I never really read it. You know, like, I've obviously have so many digital clocks at this point, there's no point looking up and reading.
I have, like, 3 of those normal clocks. I like those.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm not, they're certainly cool looking. I just like digital reliability. I don't know, whatever.
I don't like AM PM.
Ow. I guess that's fine. Whatever. I said I don't know. What else do you want?
Perhaps I could solve this discrepancy.
Perhaps you should shut up.
What has he ever done to you?
I don't know. This Hybius is just rubbing me the wrong way.
Dolly, think about what Miss Shuffle has been thinking. She has convinced herself that this happened at 3. Isn't it possible that this little part is a false memory?
Well, if we're assuming that, then can't we just start her whole testimony and be like, well, maybe she imagined it?
So when her testimony means shit, so whatever.
Yeah, it does.
So far, testimony hasn't done anything.
It really hasn't. It's the most worthless testimony ever. Like,
it's coming after Phoenix Wright.
It's coming after Phoenix Wright. There's never been anything this worthless. This is like arguing about a bean that was on the floor.
The green one?
Now that would be relevant. What do you mean by a false memory?
Sometimes when someone recalls a memory, the memory won't be complete. There'll be missing bits.
Just like of your dick. Oh, snap.
What?
I don't know.
No, I think Green Bean is a killer.
What?
Because that's a killer statement.
that he has missing parts.
It looks like you're gonna mutilate that guy.
Maybe. Maybe it does.
This must be what happened here. She didn't actually see the clock at rate 3, she thinks it read 3.
That actually makes pretty good No, it doesn't.
What?
Fuck
My
you.
memory question is, you're a lawyer, I assume you would have at least heard of this CV.
Yeah, exactly, and...
Did you wake up with amnesia?
Did you wake up and Amnesia the Dark Descent happened and then you were like, okay, I'll just go be a lawyer?
That'd be an interesting sequel to that game.
Yeah.
Miss Shuffle, were you actually paying attention to the clock or was it in the background?
That would be a really interesting sequel to that game. Imagine if they did a third Amnesia and you were a pony.
Pony lawyer.
Woke up as a pony. I don't care for your condescension, boy. Shut your damn mouth. Well, alright then.
She is the old bag.
She is.
I would actually say that though, if she's not the killer or has no good reason, I cannot say that she has a reliable character. Your character seems a bit inconstant.
Yeah, she does.
Like, it has been a few days, so maybe I'm wrong. She was a bit weird, but she wasn't this bitchy.
Yeah, she wasn't this bitchy. I have to agree, which is really why I think she's a kid. Like, it was a very killer thing to do in Phoenix Wright. Like, they flip out and do a dick. Now, should I talk about anything else, dears? How about this, Miss Shuffle? You give us a testimony one last time, and then we'll let you leave.
No.
Except we won't, because there'll be an issue in that. Fair enough, let's get this over with. And she really wants to leave the court too. The broken clock. This false memory theory does have some ground. My memory's been very, very patchy lately. There's been lots of bears in it. But I would never lie about something like this. I very much respect Sunny and Melody. I suppose I should have guessed this wasn't true. I knew the clock was broken beforehand. I saw the clock when it broke 25 minutes before I saw Sunny. Oh, you made a contradiction because she was opening the blinds.
I didn't even catch that one yet.
I'm surprised I caught that one so quick. Well, it was probably because I focused so much on the opening blinds thing, and I thought about it a lot. I was like, that's the thing. And that's
I think I was mostly checking if, like, I was like, why did you, I guess I was mostly confused by the fact that, why did you look at the clock 25 minutes before it?
Yeah, it's a good question. 2, may we get this over with? Patience, Miss Shuffle. So I'll be done in due time. That sounds a little rapey. I mean, what?
You won't feel a thing.
Although this isn't making sense, what's going on? Is it possible we're talking to the killer right now? I think we're talking to the killer right now. Hold it! Why didn't you tell us this earlier? This brings your whole testimony into question. Thank you, that's what I was saying.
I'm just saying, that's probably why she didn't say it.
Yeah, that's true. But, yeah. I might have gotten the smaller details wrong, but I'm certain of the main 2 points. Sunny was at the crime scene at 3 o'clock and she was waiting there. You can quote me on that. But could that really have been what she saw? Well, we already said that no, it wasn't. Hold it! Well then,
God, I wish I'd have did code.
It'd be really awkward. God damn it.
It'd be hilarious if like, your sister, like, climbed under you and, like, put your boys in a vice, because I assume that would make all that squeaky noise.
I don't know why I make that squeaky noise. How long have you known them for? Well, this is none of your business. We've been neighbors for about 4 years. I think it's all my business, actually. And besides, this line of questioning is irrelevant to the case at hand. This isn't getting me anywhere. Hold it! You knew the clock was broken? Why didn't you mention this earlier? I didn't think it was relevant. Is that good enough for you?
No.
There's no need for the attitude. Yeah, I know, it's not. Well, on the other note, could you tell the court how you knew the clock was broken? Hold it! How exactly did you see the clock break? Have you been paying any attention to what I've said this whole damn time?
No.
God. Yeah, exactly. I looked out the window and saw him break the clock. Is that good enough reason for you? Not exactly. No. Miss Shuffle, I don't know what you're trying to accomplish, but you need to stop being a bitch and lying. I'm sorry, what was that? I think I've got a fat lie lodged in my ear. I think you got a fat lie lodged in your mouth.
I was gonna say no, like, every time, but right now I'm just like, what?
What?
What does it even mean?
What? I don't know. But nothing you've been saying makes any sense. Let's go back to your testimony from earlier. She was opening the blinds. They were closed until then, but other than that, she didn't do anything. Yep, I called it. I'm a pro. Even though I needed, like, a lot of help on that other bit, but yeah. Huh?
You caught that one first.
Yeah. I feel decent about it. And yet, here you are, saying that you saw something through a blinded window. Well, what's your excuse this time?
Pony AIDS.
Miss Shuffle, my excuse is that I got pony AIDS. I got it in the War of 1995.
Damn. They don't know I don't know how she got pony AIDS during a war.
Indeed, you probably
But
did.
let's just say that pony AIDS alles, that gives you infrared version.
That would be an interesting side effect to AIDS. Infrared vision. Miss Shuffle, what's your excuse this time? I don't know. You fucked up. Perhaps you're a wonderful lawyer. Yep. Oni-chan. Perhaps your wonderful lawyer has a theory of her own. Huh?
You've pointed out a problem, but it means nothing if you can't explain it. So what's your reasoning?
They pulled this exact shit in Phoenix Wright. God damn it, I hate this. Why can't the prosecution do his job at all? I hate, like, what? Why can you simply say, well, the defense has, what about you? Don't you have to prove anything besides...
I got an explanation. This woman's a lying bitch and she's a killer throwing her in jail.
Yeah, exactly. Like...
Actually, no, I got a better explanation. She's a teleporting zombie fisherman. We teleported into that. Put the stuff down his throat and then teleport away. I mean, it makes about as much sense.
It makes about as much sense. Yeah. Well, I think that... You... That's like... It's either the top one or the bottom one. Or maybe she actually... Well, actually, we could say she saw it break and, you know... Because actually...
Yeah.
Yeah, because that would implicate that she's there.
But that wouldn't really explain the sweet thing.
How she messed up at the 3 o'clock. Yeah, I don't know how she messed up on that. That one confuses me. But I mean, she had to have the knowledge. She had the knowledge that the clock broke, but she still, totally whiffed that, and, you know, and went with 3 o'clock anyways, even though that was, you know.
I heard the clock broke. How?
How would she hear the clock break? Yeah. Well, that's always something. Actually, I think this is one of my least liked parts.
Because you don't know where they're taking then.
Right, exactly. Because almost any of these, you could take you know.
You can find a way that makes sense. Yeah.
Right, exactly. So the evidence thing, as long as it's logic's fine, I actually like it. Well, this one, the blinds thing, I didn't mind that.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
You heard that I say you heard the clock break.
Okay. You heard the clock break from your house, didn't you?
Damn, that's the worst of ways to think about that.
I knew the time from the sound of the clock breaking for another building? That's a confusing way of putting it, but I suppose it seems a bit ridiculous. There must be some reason for this contradiction, though. Well, okay, good. They didn't take any of her health away.
But I think she saw it. That's what I would have wished she wanted to say.
You did see the clock break. I believe you. You even knew what time it was when it broke. Well, then I guess this whole problem's meaningless. But how could you see it if the blinds were closed? That's easy. You were on the other side of the blinds when it broke. Yep, that's all you wanted.
This is actually very much like case 2 in Phoenix Wright. It fell to the left. Like he saw the vase and the vase didn't exist.
Yeah, that. I remember the vase. So tell us, where were you? So tell us, Miss Shuffle, what were you doing at the scene of the crime before the murder took place? No! Order in the court! I think the graphics just glitched a sec. Did you see that? It might not have had enough frames. Yeah, probably didn't have enough frames. I guess people in the video, you'll see if the graphics glitched. Because it was for a second, but I swear there was for a second there was just an outline of the judge.
Okay, I did not see that.
Miss Shuffle, what's your explanation for this? I swear I have no idea. What's just happened? I wasn't at the scene of the crime. And yet, the only explanation that solves all these contradictions, you were at the scene of the crime right before a victim died. What do you have to say for yourself? I don't have to talk. What did you say? I'll fucking kill you.
What
I'll
did you
kill
say,
you myself. Say it again. Say it again, mother. I dare. I double dare you.
Holy shit.
I said I don't have to talk. I no longer wish to speak on the matter. My cross-examination is over.
Hi, Hitler. He's outside. Come on, you're so slow.
I know, she's the Hitler pony, it's fine.
It never every single time I do that. Are you kidding me? That's the card you pull out on us. I'm gonna fucking guess you.
Well, that's a little fucked up, pair.
Hey, she's a little fucked up.
Yeah, I mean, she probably did, like, kill that dude and pin it on some son.
But I meant the yellow pony.
Okay. Your Honor, there must be something you can do. I'm afraid not, Counselor. Objection overruled. We didn't... Why?
Who did we object to?
We didn't object to anything. We were just like, this is bullshit. Well, what the hell are we supposed to do now?
Is it just me, or I think this might just be on my screen, but when it has the, like, shaking screen, are the characters always cut off at the bottom?
I should watch that. They might be. They probably are.
Easy. For now, we go to recess. We don't have enough to indicate reshuffle of anything.
Do we have enough to say she's alive? Like, I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure if there's a theory that you're in the room, of the
kill,
of the murder, you are obligated to say things. Like, you might not even have to, but the way court systems normally work,
but
if
they
you
said
say
if they
nothing,
even had
then...
any other subjects, they would go with them.
Huh?
They said that if they had any other subjects,
right,
they would take those.
and they have one right here. We just gave her on a sliver platter. What do you want? What are you to watch?
She smoked in your court.
She smoked in your courtroom.
But we do have someone else willing to talk. Remember, Verity. We didn't know she was willing to talk.
Yeah.
Your Honor, we cannot continue the trial until we bring another witness to the stand. We must go to recess immediately.
God, you saw right through that argument. Well, I mean, I don't think you did. We kind of freaking shot her down pretty hard. Very well, Mr. Corpus has a good point. For now, we will take a 15-minute recess. Court is now adjourned. Adjourned. The end. And then it has to do this reloading thing.
Wait, what?
Oh,
Why does it do that?
I'm not sure, because, like, I guess because it has, like, this multiple, stage thing going on. I'm actually gonna try saving here, though I don't think it'll work right anyways, but maybe. Either way, I think that's a good part to end, but yeah, so we found the origami killer, probably. We did. Maybe, yeah. Admittedly, she wasn't very good at hiding her tracks at all. She kind of sucked.
Some of the other Phoenix Wright characters kinda too.
Yeah, I'm not saying none of them sucked. I'm just saying that if she is the killer, she's like the first case level of killer who's he's just the biggest dumbass.
Maybe see you guys next time.
Thank you all for watching, and don't smoke in court.
Don't kill people.
Don't kill people.
I think that one will keep you out of court in general.
Yeah, that one makes you don't have to worry about smoking in court.